Afternoon of May the 2nd, 2025. You'll probably see a few changes as we go through today, and here's the first of them. Raised beds that we're after getting a couple of weeks ago, and we're starting to get them ready for filling up. And I've got the irrigation plumbed, so in a couple of weeks we'll be filling this up with soil and some plants, vegetables. And here's the bloomerang lilac that has finally bloomed, and some tulips that will probably get evicted after this season. So I moved a few things around in here, took some things out. Baptisia that was in there is now taken out. I got a couple of different sedums in here, different of what was there before. And here's one of the limelight hydrangeas that's pushed out plenty of new growth. I've got a Joe Pyeweed in there that's about to kick off as well. It's just breaking through. Arborvitae is not looking great. We'll see how they go. And as promised, I moved a few things out here that were covered by the various other plants in there. So here we got the Monarda, first one, the Penstemon, the second one, and the Cat's Meow, which was already there. But those first two weren't getting any sun, so I moved them. See how they do this year. They should be a lot better, but we'll see how that goes. Another hydrangea back in there. And here's the striptease hosta. Three little minor clumps, but they're going to get pretty big now. There's loads of eyes there. There's approximately 15 or 16 or so. So that'll be filling up all that space. And there's the Agastache breaking through. One of my favorites, but it just doesn't do great in there. So in that gap there is where the other ones, the Monarda and the Penstemon that I took out of. Hooker is doing good, sedum is coming back, the drinking gourd hosta is just breaking through. The climbing hydrangea has loads of growth on it, so I'm hoping that it'll start to climb up on the trellis this season. And the Jacob's ladder doing as good as usual. Shasta daisy. Heuchera, it's bounced back. One of the autumn joy sedums. And there's the Brother Stefan hosta, one of my favorites. And then the heucheras that are just finished their blooming, and they'll be pushing out some new leaves to take up this space. Lamium starting to take off, and there's its parent over there. Brunnera near the end of its bloom. So in here I had the Deutschland Astilbe, which I moved out of there because of this hydrangea is going to be taken over. Did a little bit of movement in here too. I took out a hydrangea, moved a couple of hostas which needed some breathing room. Where this Jacob's ladder is, there was a hydrangea there. Wasn't doing as good because of the whole sun thing, but the gaps are filling up now. More repeaters in here. This is the Chelone, another one of my favorites that's surviving well, looking very good. Another hosta in at the back there, that's the Summit Stubsons, that should be getting pretty big, as with this one over here. There's 5 eyes in that one, that's going to be very big this season, assuming I don't stand on it again. This is Nelba's Spearmint Heuchera. The Chatelanui hosta, the Tirella. It has escaped the rabbits so far, so I might leave it alone. It's just blooming lovely now. So all this is relatively tidy compared to how it used to be, but once we'll have to tidy up again, take the leaves off before we put the mulch down. So once the mulch goes down, it should be looking a lot better. There's another climbing hydrangea that's doing very well so far this stage of the season. And this is the Deutschland Astilbe. The white one is doing very well since it's moved from across the way. 2 new little hostas just went in here, mouse ears, blue mouse ears hosta. And they have survived their transportation. So in here was another hydrangea, and this was a cutting I took of it, or a little propagation. So if that survives, that'll be great. And another hosta in there. It's another going to be a big one, a blue angel. So I have the bigger hostas in at the back. Hopefully they will be doing their magic. Some lot of seeds down in here. I'm hoping it's the foxglove, but I'm going to leave them for now just to see if it is foxglove. This is a regular hydrangea macrophylla. Just stuck in there, see how it does. And then there's more chelone in there, the second part, which is also surviving well. Other brother Stefan hosta. This is the stained glass hosta, this one here, and I think this is Enterprise. This Enterprise is one of my favorite ones as well. So this corner, it's probably as good as it's going to be. A little bit of overcrowding here with a still be columbine. Another big hosta in there, and there's the I can't remember the name of it now, but that's the natural fertilizer. Heuchera just stuck in for badness in there, and it's surviving. 4-3. Arborvitaes seem to be doing good. Getting a little bit bigger as time goes on. And that's really it for the back. Some things might be changing here too eventually, but for now, this is where we're at. Have a nice day, no matter what you're doing.